You did a lot of work with a lot of Chicago artists, video directors. We got a video shot by DGainz titled Selling Dope, featuring Billionaire Black. I think DGainz is one of the most talented and most underrated directors in our generation. How do you feel about the video and your personal thoughts on DGainz?
When I first met DGainz, I didn't really like him. He was kind of arrogant, but I recognized talent, and I'm the type of person where I see something I wanted, and I just wanted one of the videos. And I think at the time, he gave me a good deal too. He wanted like 150 or something like that, or 200 he said. And I gave him that. I had got some money. When I emancipated out of DCFS, I was 21 years old. They gave me like $2,000 and send you on your way, like find the way, nigga. So they gave me that money, and I had got a video with Ken, and I had got a video with DGainz. It was all around the same time. I think Ken had shot the Let's Get High video, and DGainz shot that one. And like you say, he's definitely underrated. He's probably hands down that I know in Chicago, probably one of the coldest like video dudes, directors that I know. Cause at the time he was really like directed. This was before like everybody started doing it. You know what I'm saying? And he was from the hood. He was like really directing, and he had the shit on the edit. So yeah, shout out to DGainz, man. I still want to work with him, but I don't see too much of him nowadays. Like I don't know what he been on. I ain't talked to DGainz in over like 3 years.
So when you say DGainz is doing a lot of videos for Chicago artists and making a name for itself, like who were some of the artists he was working with at that time?
He was doing all Keith and them shit. I think DGainz did the Bang video, and he was doing Dirk shit, Buck 20 Brick Boy shit. Everybody who was really rapping, like back then, that was like before the AZ era and the Rio Productions era, before like all these other people started coming up. It was really just like DGainz was the shit that you wanted to have. You needed a DGainz video. He had the clout on the YouTube. You knew your shit was at least gonna have 10,000 views if you ain't made nothing else. You was gonna get 10,000 views off DGainz page, and then whatever else just off what you pushed.
So you had Billionaire Black on the Selling Dope song. How did you meet Billionaire Black?
I don't really rock with him no more. I met him through Buck 20 Brick Boys. Like I say, Kruger introduced me to, that's who he was his camp, you know what I'm saying? He had like a garage studio in the back, like a garage type shit on Calumet or something, like 46 Calumet or something like that. And that's where they all used to hang out. Like I used to engineer for them and shit like that.
So as a producer who worked with a variety of artists, what's your opinion on rappers dissing another rapper when you working with both of them?
For the most part, I don't take sides on it, cause unless I'm like loyal to you, like we family or friends, I hang out with you type shit, like this who I'm with, I don't really pick sides on it. Like I'm type nigga, I'm able to go anywhere, everywhere because of that. Like I fuck with people, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never chose no side. I produced for a majority of one side because that's who I was rocking with, you know what I'm saying? I'm living with these niggas, so how it's gonna look like, you know what I'm saying, when you living with niggas, like this, it's a big difference. But like just from in the studio, niggas recording, and then the next day they ops come record, they ain't got nothing to do with me, you know what I'm saying? And I want to get to a point where niggas ain't even beefing no more, because niggas ain't really beefing about nothing no more. Like it's starting over petty shit until somebody get killed, and then it's like some serious shit. But if you could just clear that shit out from the get-go, like that's, if you see the video you talking about with Billionaire Black, and I had Edai in that video. Like he pulled up in a little quick scene and shit. I'll let you check it out in a second. He pulled up in a little quick scene. That was the day I was trying to get them together. I asked Edai about it. I was trying to clear them up, because that's before like niggas was really beefing. Like they was just like back and forth. Edai had did a little diss, and he was dissing Duck at the time, I think.
I was gonna ask you about that.
Yeah, and so I was like, man, y'all need to get off that shit, because I'm up here with them, and then I still fuck with Edai. Like I was fucking with Edai first, like heavy. I had met him through the what's the fuck? Bezel Boys, Rio and them and shit. That's how I met him. But yeah, so I was just saying, I told him, man, come up here, man. get out the car, man. Shake hands. Y'all gonna shake up, man. Get off all that food shit. He came up there, but he like, I ain't getting out the car, man. Like, and, you know, like both of them niggas was on some scared ass shit, like on some, I ain't getting out. And Billionaire Black was on some, man, I ain't shaking his hand, but he cool. Like, you know how niggas be. I wouldn't even call it scared. It's just niggas be on some like, alright, I see him, but I ain't fucking with him type shit. Yeah.
So you mentioned like artists can come and record, and then they ops can come and record the next day. Like when it comes to dealing like with your product, your beats, do you tell artists not to diss other artists on your beats?
I don't really tell the artist what to do on my beat. Like, you free to do, that's your artistic expression. Shit, express yourself, shit. If you want to say fuck these people, say that. Like, that's your opinion, you know. I just say don't draw me in it. That's why I don't get in everybody's videos on songs like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't just be all in certain videos, just, you know what I'm saying? If it's just a neutral video club song, then yeah, cool. I let people express themselves. It's art, man. And if you want to express, you mad at these niggas, express that.
You just mentioned that you work with all type of artists on both sides. Like, do you feel you get enough credit for your production that you done in Chicago?
Nope. Out of everybody that produced in Chicago, look at their Twitter. They got all the followers, all the blue checks, they out here. Like, they everywhere now. It's like I'm still here. Like, last of the Mohicans. Like, everybody be like, man, Leek, why you ain't take off yet? You know what I'm saying? You done did shit with everybody. Like, I'm supposed to be in a position where I'm supposed to be able to come back now and put some new producers on, have my own, you know what I'm saying, studio, and set these people up for the next generation, the next wave of producers, the next generation of rappers. And so it's just like, I can't do that because I'm still trying to advance myself, you know what I'm saying, help myself. And so now I'm definitely like underrated in Chicago. And the sooner I figure it out, the better. But until then, I'm gonna just keep working. I'm gonna just keep grinding. It ain't gonna stop. I just gotta go harder. That's all I figure. I just look at it like either it's hatred or just they ain't hearing about me. So one of the two. If they ain't hearing about me, then it's on me to step it up. If they hating that shit, it's still on me. I gotta step it up, make them hate some more. So where they going, damn, I can't stand it. They gotta talk about me now.
Why is it that, well, in your opinion, why is it that something big starts in the beginning, and once it get bigger, that some people get left behind or forgotten about? Why do you think it's like that?
Because with money, you don't need certain relationships no more. If you only needed a nigga only because he made beats the best out of that circle or out of the town you in or the niggas you fuck with, but you ain't never really liked a nigga, you know what I'm saying? You just needed them. When you get some money, now it opens doors and windows. You can go places and meet other people. You need money, you don't need these people no more. So the truth come out when you get some money. The light always gonna show. Whenever you get some money, I mean, shit, that's just the answer right there. That's just as straight as forward as I could get it. You don't need people no more. That money just opening windows to you to be able to move around. Like, you had some niggas that was broke, that couldn't do anything. Like certain niggas in the hood that don't want to be in gangs, but you scared to fucking walk to school every day and get your ass whooped by these niggas. So I gotta be with these niggas on the block. Right. And I don't even like these niggas, but shit, they gonna protect me and ride for me. But shit, as soon as you get a little money or you start checking to be able to get up out there, or you meet some new niggas who want something else or something better, shit, that's exactly who you finna go to. You know what I'm saying? You shit, I'm over here now. And the old niggas gonna be like, nigga, we was the ones looking out for your scary ass, like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's always like that. You right. That's a good point. You also work with the late Smylez. Y'all did some music together. How was it working with Smylez?
Smylez is another genius who's underrated. R.P. to Smylez. And that's what I mean by I ain't pick no sides. In the heat of all that, like a week before JoJo had died, I go to Smylez's crib. We do a song together. I give him some beats. We do a couple of beats together, and we did the song together. And it's just like, we was talking about JoJo then. He was telling me, man, he was like, man, JoJo's just a firecracker, man. I'm just trying to calm him down. He's just hot, you know what I'm saying? He gets shorty though. And, you know, man, that's all it is, man. It's just, man, R.I.P. Smylez, it's crazy though, cause that shit made me want to get in shape and shit, cause like dude was swole, and I'm like, he ain't down for getting shot and no shit. He had a heart attack, right? So it's like, I started looking at myself like, damn, folks had R.I.P. chill out, fuck, become a vegan or something in this motherfucker or something. I don't know what was the issue, but yeah, that shit definitely like fucked me up when he died. Like I was like, damn.
you mentioned Smylez talked about his artist Lil JoJo, rest in peace to him also. Did you get a chance to work or meet him?
No, I ain't get a chance. I worked with Lil Mister, and I ain't never meet him. It was just kind of like email beats. Around the time all this was still going on, that's what I mean. Like I always been reaching out to anybody I wanted to reach out to. I just never got a chance to work with JoJo. Nah.
When it comes to fashion, like what's your style? On your Instagram, I see you got a lot of hats, different shoes.
Yeah. Man, I love hats. Like I got a collection of hats.
So I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions, and I just want your answer out of the two. Low top or high top sneakers?
Low top.
Hat or no hat?
Hat.
Shades or no shades?
Oh, it depends on the moment. Like if I'm trying to be extra, I'm gonna definitely have some shades, but just popping up, no shades.
Summertime, comfortable in jeans or shorts?
I like joggers. You know, I'm a big dude. I don't like to be confined. I'm always wearing like sweats and shit.
You have like different styles with your hair also. Like when you switch your styles up, do they give you like different feelings?
Yeah, like hey, it's crazy you say that. Alright, so like one of my foster parents used to ask me why I switch my room around so much, and I told her because it made me feel like I'm somewhere else. Like I used to change the furniture around in the crib. Like every day, she'd come on, the TV be over here, shit like that. So I do that with my hair too. Like it's just expression. Like man, like I say, I'm a different type of nigga. Some days I be feeling crazy. You might see my shit just natural, just like nappy, crazy look. And then some days I might dye my shit orange, purple, you know what I'm saying, not purple, but I've definitely dyed my shit blonde before. And I had high top fades with the parts in it before, the high right, low left. I had dreads before. Like it's just it's an expression. I like to express myself physically, verbally, like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I got tatted on my face. People be asking me why you do that, and it's just expressing yourself without having to always say it physically, you know what I'm saying? People just can see it, like, that's all.
You ever had braids? I don't think I seen braids.
I had the popcorn joints where you connect the popcorns, like you have them and they look like the braids because they going back. Yeah. But nah, I ain't never had the patience for braids, and actually dreads go quicker than braids if you ask me, but I ain't never had the patience to do the braids.
So how do you feel about the Chicago music scene right now?
Right now it's open again. It's back to grind time. Cause like 2012, 2013, and summer 2014, it was hot. We had the wave. Like everybody wanted to be like Chicago, get beats from Chicago, sound like Chicago. They was coming to Chicago and shit. And now it's like, although we still got a few hot rappers that's doing it, it ain't like how it was. If you go back like a few years when Houston had that wave of rappers, Mike Jones, Paul Wall, and them, and Lil Kiki, and all them niggas, Slim Thug and all them, they had the wave. It was like the shit. Everybody wanted to be a part of them. But once they seen like all them niggas fall out amongst each other, that kind of scared the world off from fucking with you. Like, damn, they can't even stick together, they motherfuckers. So how the fuck we gonna come fuck with some niggas? Niggas don't want to be a part of their shit, you know what I'm saying? And that was the problem with Chicago. Like, we had it. All niggas had to do was come together, bro. We could have been in New Atlanta. We could have took the scene from Atlanta. Because niggas, when we came out, bro, niggas wasn't listening to that Atlanta shit. Nigga, everybody was on Chicago dick. Like, real talk. Chicago, we the shit. We still is the shit. It's just we don't know we the shit. We so busy fighting amongst each other and trying to be these other niggas, we forget who the fuck we is. That shit crazy. I think we need to get back to Chicago, get back to our sound, cause now we running off everybody going to the South Sound again. You know, that's kind of where it's going. I think niggas need to come back home and tend to them relationships that you broke, man. Fix shit, you know what I'm saying? Niggas too scared to fix shit nowadays. Niggas just want to forget it like it didn't happen.
So do you think Chicago artists that's been rap beefing will ever come together and possibly even just, we're gonna say just make a song because they don't have to physically be with each other just to contribute to the progress of Chicago music? Nah,
I know niggas not gonna do it. Niggas ain't got heart. Niggas ain't gonna do it. Niggas don't want to see the next man make it. If I could hold this over your head, I don't want you to make it farther than me. And that's how niggas think in Chicago. Chicago has always been a gangster city, a hated city. They hate niggas that I don't want you to make it. And that'll never happen. it'll never happen unless somebody like me or some real nigga. It's gonna be a nigga that you least expect to actually change it. But them the people that'll never get on. They'll never put nobody in a position to change it. The people who get all the power will be the ones that be the most greedy.
So looking at the Chicago music scene, a lot of artists diss the rivals, their homies. How do you feel about that?
I think that shit redundant, bro. That shit stupid. That shit petty. Like, let the dead be dead. Let the dead rest. What is you bringing up these people's names for on any side? Like, that shit ain't cool. I think niggas just ain't got no respect. Niggas ain't got no home training, no respect. Niggas don't care about shit but themselves, and that shows you that. Like, I'll never do no shit like that to say fuck somebody dead, homie. Bro, I don't even think of that type of shit. For the first nigga to even, I used to be scared to say shit like that. Not because I think somebody will do something to me, because shit, I think God will do something to me. That's how you know, nigga, a nigga that don't feel God, bro, don't feel anything. You a savage. Like, that's where that shit come from. I'm a savage, and everybody want to get savage and savage. Being a savage ain't no good thing, bro. Like, if you look up the definition of a savage, bro, like, that's why they was killing them Indians like that. They thought they were savages. Like, that shit is reckless, bro. You ain't got a care in the world.
So what's your opinion on fans outside of Chicago that's excited about people getting killed or just seeing Chicago music as entertainment in the whole?
Culture vultures. That's what they call it, a culture vulture. That's exactly what they is, bro. People like that you enjoy to see niggas beefing. They instigators. Them was the niggas in school. You ain't got nothing to do with now one of these sides that's fighting or niggas that's fighting, but you all ooh, and like, I used to hate people like that, like the instigators, the shit starters. Them be the bitches people, like the people that ain't gonna do a damn thing, but you all on the blogs, all on them be the shit that I don't like. They culture vultures. They just want to see, bro, cause alright, these two people into it, now you instigating it, that allow them to hear about it. Now, motherfucker die or something, now you the main one talking about, man, RP, man, he was a good guy. Like, that shit, if anything, if I could try to stop something, I'ma stop it before it could start. Like, that's just how I am. I'm a peaceful person until it's just like somebody touch me or something like that. But other than that, yeah, you know, I'm trying to keep the peace. I want to see, that's how motherfuckers gonna come together, like, bring this music shit together. Bro, we could all eat off this shit. These people, these white people, these labels and shit, bro. I'm trying to, why can't we create labels in Chicago? Why all the labels in Cali, Atlanta, and New York and shit? Ain't not one fucking major label in Chicago, bro. But we the hottest. Everybody want to sound like us, everything. Like, come together, bro. That's all I'm saying. It's gonna take niggas. Y'all got niggas with money. We got niggas with money. Let's put this shit together and win, man.
That would be something great for the city for us to have a big label right now. Who are some Chicago artists that you listen to right now?
Who I've been listening to from Chicago? Remo, shit. Remo, the only one. I can't even lie, man. I ain't really been checking too much Chicago music because of shit like that. It's been disappointing. I'm tired of hearing glizzies and blicks and dirty poppers and shit like that, bro. Rap, bro. I'm gonna, let's make some club songs. Let's get on these people radio and get this money for these white folks like that. So that's why I've been fucking with Remo, man. Remo got a whole side to him. He a street cat that's trying to escape that shit. So he got the background to back it up if it ever came to it. But he on some positive shit. We on the radio right now, you know, club song. That's what I'm on, bro. Let's fuck some bitches and get some money and drink and turn up and shit. Fuck all that rah-rah, wanna kill each other and shit, bro. I'm trying to have some fun, bro. I'm fucking done dealt with that shit the first 26 years of their life. Cause we had some fun when the fun come in, you know what I'm saying?